The Haunted Island, a Frog Detective, is a game where you play as a frog and a detective. Some may even say, a frog detective. The game opens up with you in your office with the phone ringing. You pick up your phone to find out that it's your supervisor. He then informs you of a spooky case he has for you. This guy has been hearing a bunch of spooky ghost noises on his island. So then he hires a team of ghost scientists. What is a ghost scientist, you may ask? You don't know. The supervisor received a call asking for the best investigator he has. Who may that be? Well, of course. It's Lobster Cop. But don't worry, you're pretty good too. You'll take the case. You grab your magnifying glass and head out. When you arrive, you're greeted by Mystery Monkey. They tell you should start by talking to Larry. You find out from him that he is not the one making the noises. He also lets us know the spooky ghost noises are coming from the cave, and the only way in is to make some explosives. In order to make some, you'll need the normal ingredients: toothpaste, wool, gold, and pasta. Next, you head over and talk to Koala. Koala's just swimming, chilling. You then find out he's sad because he doesn't have a magnet. It is then our mission to find Koala a magnet, and in return we will receive a big shell. You then find a magnet sitting on a table alongside a clipboard with some notes on it. You then find a billboard with some notes on it as well. Next you talk to Noodle. Noodle tells you that if you get a broom you can have some wool, which brings you one step closer to making that explosive. Next you talk to Mo. Mo is really embarrassed and he wants to learn some sick dance moves to impress Mystery Monkey. Mo tells you that if you find out what kind of dancing Mystery Monkey likes, he'll reward you with some mouthwash. Next you talk to Orbit. Orbit immediately goes into battle stance the second that you interact with him. You then find out that Orbit will give you a magnifying glass for a big shell. Next you acquire a broom and go back to Noodle. Then you get that wool that you needed. Hooray, go you! Next you go to Koala and trade that big shell for that magnet that you've had forever. Next you talk to Bernie. You find out he'll trade you his pasta for a magnifying glass. Next you trade Orbit for the big shell for the magnifying glass. Then you go back to Bernie and get that pasta. Heck yeah, man, even closer to that boom. Next you talk to Fresh X. He's a toothpaste addict that gives you toothpaste. Cowabunga, only one more to go. Next you talk to Martin while checking out Mo's sick dance moves in the background. Martin gives you a piece of gold for helping him not freak out about the ghost. Cowabunga, broski, that's all we need. Now it's time for the boom. Don't worry, it's a careful boom. You blow open the cave and now it's time to go in. Upon entering, you see a straight path and a bunch of mushrooms. Down in the cave, you see this lady jamming out. Turns out it's just Martin's friend practicing for a dance competition, and that there was no ghost after all. However, let's just ignore the fact that she was trapped in a cave for 2 weeks and didn't know that she was trapped in a cave until we came here. Next you tell Martin there was no ghost the whole time and it was just his friend. Just goes to show, never trust books. Always use the internet instead. And that books are, without exception, factually inaccurate. And after that, then there's this wicked nasty dance competition that everyone on the island participates in. And that's it, that's the game, see ya.